made it. And then I sat down, and I got triggered.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
First
I don't
of all-
even think we said anything.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
First of all, I come in, and you're sitting in my spot.
Oh my gosh, here we
It
go.
was you, Dario.
How did I? First off, is that your spot, you cheese pizza picker offer?
And you're using my chair,
Oh my god.
and the armrests are too high.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was Tim. That was Broken Foot Tim.
No, Tim was not in here today.
He was.
He did come in.
He was screwing around.
Tim stands.
Wasn't me. I don't touch that.
He
thing.
does stand today, definitely. We can prove that. He scoots.
So the armrest is too high. Secondly, I do not have the thing that I long for every morning. It's the only thing I look forward to
Oh,
now.
no. I didn't print it out.
The Armin permanent poop sheet.
Here's the
He is not here.
There's one
Just so
copy.
you know, I didn't even notice.
I knew you wouldn't notice. I had to print it out. You know what happened? I printed it out, and there was a paper outage. And only one printed.
And then a dog ate the
No,
paper?
no, listen, so
is that what happened?
It was right before 9 to noon. So I'm like, I gotta remember to get this paper loaded and get this thing printed. So there you go, Ted. But I'll print out a fresh new copy for you. Mine's
So
got
it was actually
scratches.
Armin. Armin started
No,
it all.
That was me.
No.
I admit.
It was both of them.
No, it was Armin.
You were sitting in my spot,
Not your spot.
and then he didn't have the pertinent poop sheet out, and I almost made it. I was so close to getting to airtime without being triggered or irritated from the time I got up this morning until the time I sat down to do the show. But no, can't happen.
You ever see Grumpy Old Men?
Yeah,
And Grumpy Older Men?
yeah.
I think you're one of those guys.
But I had found it. I had done it. Now see, Armin's running out.
Now he's running.
Because he's out to get copies.
I say we missed the board.
Here's what we're going to do on the show today. We're going to give away an Iron Jock hoodie. We are broadcasting from the Iron Jock Studios. Advanced performance gear. It's what's inside. Check out their merchandise at ironjock.com. That's J-O-C. Oh, look at this. A new... Oh, the print's even kind of warm.
Can you
It's
feel the
kinda
heat?
warm,
Can
yeah.
you feel the heat on that print right there? All right,
Yeah.
I took mine back because I had some scratches on here, some notes and stuff. I know you don't want to see that.
You guys don't remember this because in school, they used to mimeograph test. They didn't print them like they do now.
Yeah.
They would mimeograph them. So they would come to you kind of warm, and you could still smell the ink.
Yeah, we used to have, what was it called? Carbon paper? You remember that?
Scantron. I remember Scantron.
It was like carbon paper where you would lay it on top, and if you pressed it hard, it would take like a picture of it, then you could put on another piece of paper.
Wasn't the same thing.
Yeah, it was not the same, but I think
This was a mimeograph that they ran off, and it was warm when you got the test, and you could actually smell the ink. You could get a little bit of an ink high when you were in school. By
Well,
just
they used to do it. Now everything's laser, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't work for Canolta or Minolta or whatever.
Minolta?
Nikon. What is it? Who does the printing? Oh, sorry, Dario. I don't know.
So-
yeah, it's ink. Sure, laser ink sounds right.
Here's what we have coming up today. I mentioned we're going to give away an Iron Jock hoodie between now and 3 o'clock. You also are going to have 2 chances to win $1,000 in the iHeart Ball Fortune Cash Contest. In a few minutes, we'll give you a word. All you have to do is text that word to 200-200, and you might win $1,000 this hour. You'll have 2 chances to do that during our show today. Our brackets will continue today at 12:40 and 1:40 for the Palermo's Pizza Pie in the Sky Oven Contest. We're going to do it 2 more times today.
Correct.
And then next week, we start to whittle it down.
Yeah, next Monday and Tuesday, the Elite Eight.
Mhm.
Wednesday, Thursday, the Final Four. Then Friday is the championship.
Friday is the championship. And we're going to give away one of these pizza ovens that we use here at the iHeart Mega Complex to bake the Palermo's Pizza. We had one yesterday when they baked up the Screamin' Sicilian Mother of Meats pizza.
Oh, that's a good
You were
one.
double dipping all over the place.
Boy, that's a good pizza.
That's worth double dipping for it.
There was one piece of pizza left yesterday that nobody ate, so I actually took it home, and I had it for dinner last night.
Well, yeah, no one ate it because you put your grubby little fingers
that
all
was,
over
That was
it.
not the one I touched.
That was definitely yes, you did.
Who cares, Ted? You got the pizza. Who cares?
No, you're right.
By the way, I watched the lock episode. It's a lock. It's a lock, Jerry.
Oh.
But it's a lock.
Where he's addicted to
Yeah,
gambling.
the
Kramer?
pilot episode where they're gambling
That's the
on.
best. They're gambling on flights coming
flights
in.
coming in, and Jerry cost them. And then this morning was, I think season 7, episode 1 and 2, where George gets engaged. It's like it's a prison. You don't want to do it. And it actually reminded me of the conversations we have here, where like momentum, like you don't want to end the momentum of a conversation, because I think George brought up bathroom doors that go all the way to the ground so you don't see the feet. And we would have fun with that. We could probably do an hour of that. But his fiance now, Susan's like, can we change this conversation? Why do we need to change the conversation? Is the conversation not
It should end on its own, yeah.
I don't think it has momentum. Well, that's why you're on AM now.
You know what I mean? It's a lock. I remember somebody who said it's a lock.
It was a lock.
I'm looking at you. Right at you.
It's a lock. It's a lock.
Just now we know that Dario is not a good locksmith.
No.
He doesn't know anything about locks and what keeps a lock secure and what a lock means. A lock means it's going to happen. And obviously it didn't,
I
so
said
you're wrong.
it was a lock,
And
that
you're
I would
wrong.
set a world record.
So find a different business than being a locksmith. I gotta say though, the 2 minutes of the every day when Dario recaps the Seinfeld episode he saw, it gives me so much joy to see him to discover this show. I mean, because I just feel affirmed that you love it as much as I told you.
Yeah, like I said, that doorman episode was great. But yeah, the pilot one last night with the lock, just because we were joking about it and I'd never seen that one.
Come on, Mexico City! When they're betting on the plane.